Wyatt is the dopest character on television right now. I'm talking any genre, any show, hands down, the dopest. What up, DEANOMANIACs? My name is Dan Frampton. I'm a talented artist. Over here we got Munchie, the straight-edge Nutcracker. He's a genius influencer, and together we're the last real band. We're the Dean Project, and I'd like to welcome you back to another Dean Project video. And in this one, I want to talk about the Fiend. If that's okay with you, I don't know if it is. He's kind of scary. Bray Wyatt is a second-generation wrestler. His dad is IRS. He was born Wyndham Rotunda. He turned into Husky Harris, but he was real fat, and Vince McMahon didn't like that, so he didn't go anywhere. He had to reinvent himself. He went to NXT. He reinvented himself as Bray Wyatt. You see, at the Wyatt family, it was like a cult, a swamp cult or something. He had two big men in the friggin' family, and they would beat people up, and they would cause rough shots, and they would do some slobber knockers all over NXT, and then they would go to the main friggin' roster, and in the main roster they had a friggin' feud with the friggin' fucking Shield, and that was friggin' dope. Do you remember that? And all the fans were chanting, oh, that was awesome, and that is friggin' great. I love this friggin' feud. I love these friggin' factions. Could you imagine that? Could you imagine that? Oh yeah, Bray Wyatt. And the fans, you know, they had the fireflies going. And if you don't know what the fireflies are, that's like if you're in a dark room with a bunch of people and you have the flashlights on your phones and you hold them up and you wave them around, it kind of looks like a bunch of fireflies. And people would do that for Bray Wyatt's entrance. That would become important later on down the story where Bray Wyatt didn't do much more as the character, cause he always lost. Bray Wyatt always lost his friggin' matches. Bray Wyatt always lost his friggin' matches. And Bray Wyatt always lost his friggin' matches, and everybody just moved on. Bray Wyatt lost all his matches, everyone moved on. Bray Wyatt lost, nobody cared, he was becoming kinda silly. And then he lost his whole friggin' family, he became kinda silly. And he lost his whole family. And then he just put on this like leather apron or whatever, and like I don't know what the deal about that was. Was he like supposed to be some sort of serial killer now? Was he moved on from being, I don't know, I didn't get it. But anyway, woken Matt Hardy, woken him. He fucking woke him up in the river of wokenness. He woke him up real good, and they became a tag team. And if you remember, that kinda sucked as well. It didn't go anywhere. It could have been great, it could have been awesome, it could have been fun, but it sucked and nobody loved it. It sucked and nobody loved it. It sucked, baby. Nobody loved that time. Nobody loved that shit at that time. So Bray Wyatt went away for a little while. I say Bray Wyatt went away for a while. And then these fucking things started happening on the screen. It was like a velociraptor thing. It was like a bird buzzard thing, and it was in a smoky box. And then I didn't get it, and it was all sorts of disorienting. And then one day we saw the Firefly Funhouse. One day we saw the Firefly Funhouse, and that was Bray Wyatt's return. Bray Wyatt returned. He had a cardigan on and he was smiling big. He said that bad man is gone. He used to be a very bad man, but that bad man is gone. Now he's just interested in telling you the word of the day and showing you how to paint. He's interested in the word of the day and showing you how to paint and showing you the muscle man dance. You gotta see this whole thing play out like a kid's television show. It's really wild, it's really twisted. You're like, is this really dark? What's going on here? What's really going on in the Firefly Funhouse? What's going on in the Firefly Funhouse? What's going on in the Firefly Funhouse? I don't know, it's kinda scaring me. And then Bray Wyatt, had a secret, he showed us his secret, and his secret was the Fiend. His secret was the Fiend. He unleashes the Fiend when he wants to let out his evil side, when he wants to get back, when he wants to seek revenge on evil guys. Oh, the Fiend has a scary face. The Fiend has a scary face. The Fiend also has scary hair and scary pants and scary jackets and scary moves. When he attacked Finn Balor with the Sister Abigail move, you're like, alright, he's still going to do the old moves. Oh, but there's a new twist on it. And then he attacked Mick Foley right there. Yes, he attacked Mick Foley, and Mick Foley ate a mandible claw that day. Mick Foley ate a Mick Foley ate a mandible claw that day. And I just gotta say one thing that pisses me off about the commentators when they're calling the matches with the mandible claw. They're saying they're sticking his fingers down his throat. Well, that is not what's happening with the mandible claw. The mandible claw is a nerve hold. He's taking those fingers, putting them under your tongue, and pressing down, and paralyzing you all the way through your whole body, which is a whole lot more devastating than putting fingers down your throat and putting fingers down your throat. It's a nerve hold, the mandible claw. But anyway, I'm getting off track, you know. The Fiend made his debut at SummerSlam. The Fiend made his debut. He remixed his old music, and it was so creepy and scary. I was like, how are you going to make something creepy and scary even more creepy and scary? Well, they did it. They made him even more creepy and scary, and it was really pulled off. It was amazing. It was amazing. And let me tell you what they did with the lantern. It was like a severed head. It was like Bray Wyatt's old severed head with a fucking light coming out of the mouth, with a huge light coming out of the mouth. It was freaky, and it was so fucking scary. Everyone was like, this is awesome, 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 this is awesome. This is the best thing ever. The best thing ever, the best thing ever. Oh. And then he was not on Raw, but then he was not on SmackDown, and everybody was like, what are you doing to us? I saw you edit the YouTube clip. You took out the severed head bit. What was with that? You took out the severed head bit. I really like that severed head bit. Why'd you take it out? We took it out to add mystique. We left him off the shows to keep the mystique. We want to make Bray Wyatt feel special. I know no wrestlers felt special in a long friggin' time, and now we're gonna do it. We're gonna make him feel special. We're gonna help you invest and not feel stupid. How does that sound? Pull up your pants and do the Muscle Man dance. Pull up your pants and do the Muscle Man dance. These are my final thoughts, my final thoughts, my final thoughts, my final thoughts about the Fiend are really positive. I have a lot of really nice things to say about it. I think it's genius. I think it's amazing how he took all the aspects of all his characters from all his runs and rolled it into one. From all his runs and rolled it into one. It's so smart. There's so much continuity and so much great character work and character development. There's like a story arc and all that. It's like legitimate storytelling. It's not just bullshit surface level stuff that you get all the time on a wrestling show. It's so friggin' nuanced and deep, and it's not bad. It is pretty great. If you enjoyed that load of horseshit that I call content, well then you can head on over to thedeanproject.bandcamp.com for all your digital downloads, physical vinyl, t-shirts, and a song about Colt Cabana, who inspired the way that I do this plug. There are other things that you can click, like links, like social media links. I have those things. Those things are things that can happen in your life if you want them to. I'm not pressuring you. They're just there. They're options. Anyway, check out more Dean Project videos, subscribe, like, and all that other YouTube stuff. Please, actually, no, go back. Please like this video. Liking this video is like so powerful that you don't even understand. So do that. Thanks.